Max, what's happened?
No, it's just unfair. I'm leading, he wants to pass, he pushed me, I push him back, and after he pushed me off the track. It's not fair,
Thank you Max. Chiaramente dice non è corretto, non è stato corretto. Ero davanti, mi ha buttato fuori. Poi io sono ripassato e lui alla fine della gara mi ha sbattuto fuori dalla pista. Non è corretto. Andiamo a sentire anche Charles Leclerc. Charles, what's happened with Max?
Nothing, just an incident on the race.
Chiaramente è molto più...
I'm Max Verstappen, I'm 22 years old, I race for Martin Brundle Racing. I'm from Holland and I live in Monaco.
I'm Charles Leclerc, I'm 22 years old, I race for Scuderia Ferrari.
Verstappen behind 1 second.
Leave me alone.
Charles Leclerc wants to do this his way, and he doesn't want to know what the time difference is, because it doesn't actually matter now. It is Verstappen behind Leclerc. The gap is under 1 second. Charles Leclerc can see him in his wing mirrors. He knows that this has been coming for a while.
Open.
And DRS assistance down the main straights will push Max Verstappen ever closer towards that Ferrari by the time they turn right through the Lauda curve. There are 5 laps to go here at the Red Bull Ring, and it's the Red Bull of Max Verstappen that has got this place absolutely jumping, and he's gaining on the Ferrari, and Leclerc puts that Ferrari in Plan A position to fend Verstappen off. But for how much longer is he going to be able to manage it? On board with Verstappen, running now down towards turn 4. Can he go inside or outside? He's going to have to go round the outside once again. Leclerc makes it very hard indeed. Verstappen, just for 1 fraction of a second, thought he might get him coming out of turn 4. He's going to have to sit and wait.
He's going to have to wait another lap, but Max knows tactically where he's quick. He's already past Vettel. Leclerc will be asking for every bit of power he gets in qualifying. You can see the recharge happening there, but Leclerc putting in a decent enough sector here. But Max knows he's got time in his hand. He was helped out there by Gasly as well, just to let Max close up at the final stages of the last lap.
And it's not just at Milton Keynes at Red Bull, it's not just in the streets and the bars of Holland that are cheering Max Verstappen on. They'll be cheering him as well in Japan. Don't forget, Honda have won just 1 Grand Prix. Still alongside that Ferrari, down towards turn 4. Verstappen's got DRS once again. He's so close. He's wheel to wheel once again, but it is a very tricky part of the track to overtake if you're not ahead going into the braking zone. And fair play, bravo Charles Leclerc. That was great defending. As here we go once more, Charles Leclerc down the main straight, leads the Austrian Grand Prix. Max Verstappen behind him, separated by a few car lengths. There are 3 laps to go. Leclerc knows what's coming towards turn 3. Is he going to go inside or outside? Which way is Verstappen going to go here? DRS wide open, gaining on the Ferrari. Switches early, Verstappen, late braking. Leclerc this time might just have to give way as he goes off the track. And when he comes back on, Max Verstappen has just sent Holland into raptures. He leads the Austrian Grand Prix. What a battle this has been. And on that, the there's a terrific scrap here between Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen behind it, and there goes Max Verstappen diving down the inside, has to switch now to go round the outside. The wheel to wheel again, unlike in Austria.
This
time
now he's in trouble.
Verstappen has to come off second best, and he's conceded a bit of ground here because Sebastian Vettel's right on his tail. Vettel goes down the inside of Brundle, and somehow Verstappen fends off the Ferrari. As into the pits comes Charles Leclerc, and into the pits comes Max Verstappen. Right, job on now for the pit crews, because we could see a swap around here if the Red Bull crew can get a much better pit stop than Ferrari. Let's see, it's Leclerc who stops first. On go the medium compound tyre. That's a U set, on go medium for Max Verstappen as well. And look, they're now wheel to wheel down the pit lane, but Verstappen has actually got about a metre advantage, and they have swapped round in the pits. It was all
Verstappen too.
And even better, they get out just ahead of Carlos Sainz.
He's gone wide.
Has all the good work become undone as Verstappen tries to fight back and then sees Charles Leclerc swoop past him. Now he pulls out to go alongside the Ferrari. It's wheel to wheel down into Brooklands. Leclerc is back out in front of Verstappen.
And it was Leclerc in front who had the DRS, because at the DRS detection point he was behind. If you're wondering why the car in front had his rear wing open.
Here comes Max Verstappen again. How did he not make contact with a Ferrari as he pulled out from behind the rear wing of Charles Leclerc? You can sense the frustration going on in the Dutchman head under the crash helmet, because he knows he's got the pace here, but he just can't find a way past Charles Leclerc. This is not Austria, this is Silverstone, and it's not quite happening for him at the moment, but boy oh boy was that close to contact.
You have to keep head today when I can go to the right mode.
The battery level is low, Max. The battery level is low, so whilst you're attacking, that's the best mode.
Here goes Max Verstappen into Brooklands. Charles Leclerc is still ahead. Verstappen is trying every single trick in the book at the moment, and a few pages he wrote himself as he goes onto the gravel, and you can hear the gasps, the oohs and the ahs from the crowd as he somehow manages to keep it under control. One thing they would like to do is applaud him when he gets past the Ferrari, but he just can't do it yet.
He's moving really late.
Remember what I said in Austria when I said I didn't think there should be a penalty? You know, what goes around comes around. It's just coming around, isn't it?
This is absolutely brilliant racing between two supremely talented drivers, and they are giving it everything here. Here comes Verstappen again. He's almost pushed onto the grass. Somehow Leclerc stayed ahead. And I think Verstappen had to back off a little bit there because he was almost on the grass on the inside at Stowe. This is getting serious.
That was really late. On the limit, near the edge, that one.
And we can go racing once again.
Max Verstappen. He's really struggling, isn't he, on fresh tyres?
Got to watch these hard compound tyres as well. We're going racing. Oh, there goes Verstappen on the inside of Charles Leclerc. Verstappen struggling.
I think Max will be asking to be let past to Gasly, Pierre Gasly, his teammate, but Leclerc having a good run at the pair of them at the moment. Tremendous racing. Verstappen wide again. He's now going to have to defend against Leclerc.
He's been doing all the attacking on Leclerc. Now he's defending. They do touch wheels as Charles Leclerc barges his way through, and Max Verstappen hangs out round the outside to try and regain the place, which he does.
But did he regain that position off the track?
It's lights out and away we go. Vettel didn't get a very good start at all. He's already been passed by Valtteri Bottas. Lewis Hamilton on Charles Leclerc. Vettel in second place, and through on the outside goes Max Verstappen now. Charles Leclerc's on the inside. Verstappen's challenging, and they touched. Verstappen spins round as he tangles with Charles Leclerc.
Copy, we are checking.
He tangled with Max Verstappen, who was trying to make his way round the outside through the S's, and two cars do not go into one at this particular corner. Leclerc's not getting away very quickly. He finds himself going wheel to wheel with Leclerc through turn one, and now it all slows down and tightens up, and Leclerc does move across him.
There's nothing Max could do there. Max left him space.
Yeah, what is that?
DRS has overcut. So, yeah, the gap's too big, 1.2 seconds. So, we only look at in 1.2 seconds, he didn't have DRS as well. Safety car still staying out there.
Try and go round the outside of Charles Leclerc. He does. Max Verstappen takes the lead of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now, Charles Leclerc is going to have DRS to try and fight it back. Do you remember when Verstappen did this twice in Bahrain and it didn't pay off? It might be a third time that Charles Leclerc has proven hanging back is better, but they're almost going wheel to wheel. Verstappen moves across and Charles Leclerc goes deep but holds on to the lead of this race. Charles Leclerc saw Max Verstappen go past at the final turn, knew that he had a chance to get him under DRS, and he's proven once again that that is, in this new dawn of racing, the way to do it.
It is. The problem is you get so excited when you can see the car in front like Max did, and look at the speed difference. I guess holding back just feels wrong as a driver, but I think he felt like he had enough advantage that he could hold it off on the straight, but not so.
Down that main straight, Charles Leclerc, 16 kilometres an hour, extra pace advantage with the DRS wing wide open, made it count. I get the feeling we might